Hi, Jackson. So, this is the problem that we talked about earlier today. The fundamental concept is that when you have items in parentheses that are being multiplied by each other, everything that touches the outside of the parentheses must be multiplied by every term inside the parentheses. Inside this middle set of parentheses, we have two terms, a 1 and a negative p over 100. So if it's 1 minus p over 100, this means we have two terms. But the w is being multiplied by both of these things, and the 1.1L has to be multiplied by both of these things. That's because both of them are just parentheses outside touching, which means they both need to be multiplied by each term. So you see we do this with the blue arrows. We multiply 1.1L times 1, and there's a 1.1. The L shows up in blue because that's how it got there. Then you see we multiply that 1.1L times the negative p over 100, and the L shows up in blue, along with the 0 or the 0.011, because we multiplied 1.1 uh, uh, times the p over 100. So the p's there, the 0.011 is there, and the L is there from that blue arrow. Then we have to multiply this side by each term in the middle of the parentheses. So we multiply the W times that 1 right here, which has already been multiplied by the L and the 1.1. We multiply W times the P over 100, which has already been multiplied by the 1.1L, and the P is still there, the W gets added on. So you see how the W came from those green arrows. I wrote the W in green. It would be the same if we had different variables. So if you look down here, if let's say we had b times 3 minus 2x times c, the b has to get distributed to the 3, so it goes down here. The b has to get distributed to the negative 2x, right there. And then the c has to get distributed to the 3. The c has to get distributed to the negative 2x on the end. Now you might say this is such a stupid way of doing it. Why don't we just put the b and c together? The reason that I want to show it to you this way is because sometimes when you're modeling an equation given to you on the SAT, you need to arrange it the way that we arranged up here in order for it to make sense initially. I mean, we had to have our length times the width set up this way initially. So it's important to understand what we're doing. But just know that everything that's being multiplied by items in parentheses must be multiplied by each term.